Hi, I'm Michele Weiner-Davis. So D-Day is right around the corner. You're going to get a divorce and you have to break the news to the kids. You're absolutely devastated. You don't know how to share that information in a way that it's least damaging, so you turn to the experts. And if you Google break the news to the kids on the internet, what you will find is pretty standard advice, and some of it is really good. Tell the kids you love them. Tell the kids it's not their fault. Don't talk about an impending divorce or separation unless you're positive it's going to happen. Let them know how their lives are going to change or not going to change. Be very clear with them that you both love them dearly and that you're going to be in their lives forever. That's all well and good. But there's another piece of advice with which I vehemently disagree. Experts will tell you that under no circumstances should you and your spouse present a divided front. You should have a united front when you talk to your kids. In other words, regardless of the circumstances, let them know that this is a decision you're making together. Really? Did you know that most divorce in our country is based on a unilateral decision, meaning one person wants it and the other person wants out? And if you present a united front for your kids, you know what I call that? It's a flat-out lie. Now, if your kids don't already sense that there's a difference in how the two of you feel about this decision, trust me, in time they will. And then they will know that you lied. They will feel misguided or even betrayed. Also, is that the kind of example you want to be setting for your children? There's another reason that this is a big problem. Very often, there's at least one parent who has really preached about the importance of working through something that's difficult in life. Whether a kid is having a hard time on a team sport and the parent convinces the kid to stick it out till the end of the term, or in a class and the parent teaches the kid about the importance of hard work and dedication. And it's that very same parent who is now asked to tell a lie and say, marriage is tough, we're having problems, and we're throwing in the towel. I'm throwing in the towel. It usually defies every bone in that person's body. They simply can't do it. So what's the alternative? I have to admit there isn't a great alternative, but an alternative could be something like this. Your mom and I, or your dad and I, have been fighting a lot. We've been disagreeing on many, many different things, including what should happen to the future of our marriage. This is no difference. We really do disagree about this. But since it takes two people to work at a marriage, to make it work, we are going to separate. Now, this is where you fill in all of the conventional advice that I just mentioned before. We love you, this is not your fault, this is what's going to happen, and so on and so forth. You don't have to spend a lot of time giving details, but tell the truth about the differences in opinion about the divorce. Now, I realize that this could be kind of tricky because it could make one parent the bad parent and one parent the good parent. And as the bad parent, you might feel inclined to want to explain your decision in detail about why you're unhappy in the marriage. And of course, that would make the other parent want to explain that he or she has not made those mistakes. In other words, there's blame and there's counter blame, and it can escalate. And that is not good for kids. It's too much information. They don't need to hear about the adult problems. Also, you don't want things to escalate out of control. This is up to you. How you handle it is what makes the difference. There's no good way to break the news to the kids about divorce because kids really generally want their parents together. But if you're going to do it, be honest, because it will set a precedent for honest and open parent-child communication in the future, and that's going to be very, very important in moving forward.